Hi, I'm Randolph Miller, and welcome to Bounce Around Charleston. Well, we have a wonderful show for you today. Our first segment, we will be talking with Melanie Colclough of the Carolina Youth Development Center, and she's going to tell us how we all can get involved to help the youth. Okay, welcome, Melanie, to Bounce Around Charleston. We're happy to have you here today. Tell us all about the Carolina Youth Development Center.
Hello, and thank you so much for having me. I do appreciate it. My name is Melanie Colclough, and I am the COO for Carolina Youth Development Center. CYDC is the oldest municipal orphanage in South Carolina, actually in the nation. We've been around since 1794, and we are a residential group home, and we have some strong community-based programs for families to hopefully keep their kids and their situations out of the foster care system.
Okay, and so what basically happens at the center?
Well, we have a group of very dedicated individuals who provide direct care for our youth 24/7. They're like surrogate parents almost. They go to school appointments, doctor appointments, where we also help them through a family teaching model, which we were just accredited in. It's an international behavioral prevention method. And it's to give our youth some of those really good soft skills that they need in order to be successful throughout their lives. So we're here to support them in the time that they're here with us. Some of them age out of the system with us, and so we help them find apartments and jobs and things of that nature. And some of them, thankfully, are reunited with their families, and we just keep them safe and do all that we can while they're here with us.
Okay, I think I'm trying to understand what causes a young person to come into that system?
Wow, there's such a plethora of reasons. Before working here at the Youth Development Center, I was also a guardian ad litem and had an opportunity to work in this situation. Usually it's not the kid's fault. Usually there's some type of generational problem in the family. A lot of times there may be, drugs, alcohol. Maybe the family just doesn't know how, they don't know how to be good parents. And so for some reason, not deemed by us, we have nothing to do with that part. The Department of Social Services has to take the child away from their family, and there's just no way to reunite with them. And so if they are not able to be placed in a foster home, then we're partners with DSS, and we are considered a great alternative so that we can give them the care they need until hopefully the family situation gets really worked out so they can be reunited. So it could be a plethora of reasons. There's so many reasons, and no family's the same, no problem's the same.
But it basically sounds to me like you all have a real job to do with almost like saying raising children.
Yes, we definitely try to step in and again be their surrogate family. And we have right now we have so many job opportunities. If you have a big heart, if you care for children, we have some direct care staff positions open. We have house parent position open, which is really unique. You actually get to live in the cottage with the youth for 7 days straight. And that is really like being their family. You have family meetings, you teach them a plethora of things, and they really get a chance to see a home safe environment in case they've never actually experienced that before. So you work 7 days with them, you get 7 days off, and then you come back in for 7 more days, and it repeats that way.
Is there a particular age?
At Carolina Youth Development Center, we have 12 all the way to 21. So usually our youth are older, and they're in high school, or in some cases they are not in school anymore and just found themselves in a situation where they don't have a home. We have a homeless shelter program as well, where we can either get them plugged into the foster care system if they're eligible, or again, to try to find them a job and help them find the skills that they need to be successful in life.
So can someone become a foster care parent for the system?
They absolutely can, not through CYDC. There's several really strong programs throughout Charleston. But if they want to get involved with CYDC, we have several opportunities. As a matter of fact, some of our partners are coming to have Thanksgiving dinner with us. And so they come with all the fixings and great music, and they just eat with the youth and the staff, and they give us this opportunity for the children to enjoy it in a different setting. We have people give them presents through us and support in just a number of ways, just to give that support back.
Okay, so what can the community do to get involved?
There are several things. If you're interested in volunteering, we just had, this doesn't come up very often, so I don't want to make it seem like it does, but we just had someone to volunteer and they painted a mural here for the children and to uplift them. We have people to do financial donations. A group of people for Day of Caring next week, they're going to come in and do some home improvement for us for the cottages where the kids actually reside. So there's a number, it depends on where your heart is. We have a number of ways that you could probably give back, but the biggest thing we probably need is just financial support. There's always an opportunity for that. And then we would turn that into something that they need directly. We also have a gala in February that you can attend. And again, financially support us and have a good time, party with purpose. And every fall, we also have a golf tournament. So if you like golf, that's a way to have fun and also support us.
And the children get involved in those events also?
Sometimes they can't, because of course, when they're in foster care the system, we have to protect their identity, we have to protect them. So unfortunately, they don't get to, but on the other side, we do give them, oh my goodness, they went to Halloween carnivals and baseball games and basketball games. And I think they're going to see Citadel play really soon. So we try to give them opportunities, definitely, array of opportunities to get involved in the community and to have activities, but not often do we get a chance to mix what the kids do with our volunteers. Sometimes we aren't able to do that.
Okay, Melanie, with the COVID situation going on now, how do we deal with that?
That's a little bit tricky. It's definitely a little bit difficult. When we have face-to-face volunteers, there's several protocols that we have to do in order for their community to interact with our children. So there's some background checks and things of that nature. But in reference to COVID, in order to work directly with our youth or even to work here, you do have to be vaccinated.
Okay, well, we think that it's a positive thing that you all are doing, working with the youth, and I think that it would be wonderful for the community to get involved. So what are the ways that they can contact you?
Please just contact me, actually. My name's a little bit difficult to spell. You can reach us at melanie.colclough@cydc.org. You can also visit our website at cydc.org to learn more about our organization.
Okay, the final thing I want to ask you, in reference to their schooling, does it happen there or are they still involved in normal school?
Our youth are definitely still involved in normal school. They go regularly to school and they participate in sports and everything else. And again, we try to keep it as normal for them as we possibly can. Of course, we can't be their actual family, but we try to be their surrogate family and supporting every way, let them do the activities and make sure they're doing what they're supposed to do in school to be strong students.
So communities and groups can reach out to you during the holiday to find out exactly how they can support the children.
Absolutely. Email me if you have some really creative ideas. Obviously, because of the protection of the children, some things we can't do, but we would definitely love our children to be exposed to everything everyone else's children are exposed to. The opera, dancing, any of that, we're definitely open to it.
Melanie Colclough, we thank you for being on Bounce Around Charleston.
Thank you
with
so
the-
much.
with the Carolina Youth Development Center. And we're hoping that you all have a wonderful holiday season, and anything we can do for you, reach out to us.
Absolutely. Merry Christmas to everyone.
Okay. You heard it right here on Bounce Around Charleston, the Carolina Youth Development Center. They could use some support from the community. Let's reach out. We'll be right back after this break.